Welcome, my dear friends. You are most welcome on Ratikant More's YouTube channel. Today, we are going to take the third method of finding HCF. This is called continuous division method. Okay, so we know that the first method is prime factorization method, second is common division method. Okay, so today we are going to do this third method, which is continuous division method. So what we have to do in continuous division method? Let's take continuous division method. Steps to find HCF by this method. Okay, means if you have given two numbers, so you have to follow the following steps. So the first step is that divide the bigger number by smaller number. It means that you have given two numbers, which of them is definitely smaller and one of them is definitely bigger. So we have to divide this bigger number by this smaller number, right? Okay, so at first we have to write and we have to divide the bigger from the by the smaller, right? Okay, this is the first step. Second step says that divide the divisor. Okay, so when we will divide bigger by smaller, you will get you have to know what is divisor, and you will get definitely the remainder. So that remainder will divide the divisor, right? At first means smaller number, you can say. Okay, then do like this till get remainder 0. So you have to do like this till get 0 as a remainder, right? Okay, when you will get the remainder 0, then that time the divisor will be the HCF of the given two numbers, right? So you will understand better when we will take one example. Okay, so don't worry. So you have given 144 and 188, and you have to say that okay, find the HCF of 144 and 180. So how to find? At first you have to write the numbers like this. Okay, you know, in here we have to write the bigger number, which is 180, right? And the second is 144, which is divisor. Can I say this is divisor? Yes, definitely this is divisor. And this 180 is bigger number, so that is why we have to write in. Clear? Okay, so at first we have to follow the first step and we have to write like this. So I have written here 144 and here 180. Clear? Okay, now we have to divide this 180 by this 144, right? Okay, so 148 144 ones are 144, because twos are will be 288. So 288 is definitely more than 180. It means that 144 is the correct number. Okay, so 144 ones are 144, that is why 1 here. Okay, now we have to subtract this 144 from this 180. Clear? When we will subtract these two numbers, you will get 36. Now 36 is the remainder. 36 is the remainder. So now this remainder will divide this you can say कि divisor. Okay, अब ये क्या करेगा? ये 144 ने क्या किया था? पहले डिवाइड किया था, डिवाइजर था वो पहले. अभी वो क्या होगा? खुद वो डिवाइड होगा. मीन्स वो अभी उसको कौन डिवाइड करेगा? 36 विल डिवाइड 144. Okay, so now this 36 is the remainder. Okay, this process. Now this 44 will come here. Clear? Okay, now we know. So 144 and 36, we have to make the table of 36, right? Okay, so 36 ones are 36, 2s are 72, 3s are 108, and 4s are is 144. Okay, so we know, and I think we don't need to next numbers, right? Okay, so I have taken till 144, and 36 4s are here will be the 4. Okay, so 36 4s are 144. It means 4 here, and here we have to write 144. Now we have to subtract 144 minus 144, so we will get 0. It means the division process ends, right? And when the division process ends, so that time we can find our HCF, and this will be the HCF. Okay, so this it means that 144 and 180, those are the two numbers, and their HCF will be, what will be the HCF? this 36 will be the HCF. Okay, so this is the method to find the HCF. We have to divide the bigger number by smaller number. This is the first step. Okay, then find the remainder, then this remainder will divide this divisor, right? Okay, and when you will get the 0 as a remainder, that time you can find this with this divisor will be the HCF. Okay, so we can find the HCF when you have given two numbers, but sometimes you have given three numbers. Then what we have to do? So let's start what we have to do. Continuous division method, steps to find HCF of three numbers. It means that if you have given two numbers, we can divide bigger number by smaller number. It is very easy. But sometimes you have given three numbers, then what we have to do? So the first step says that divide the middle number by smaller number. It means that at first we have to understand which number is bigger, which number is middle, and which number is smaller, right? Okay, so we will divide middle number by smaller number. This is the first step. Then same method we have to follow, same steps we have to follow. Divide the divisor by remainder, then divide till get remainder 0, and then when you will get remainder 0, then that divisor will be the HCF of middle and smaller number, right? Okay, so you will get the, okay, this method, this is same with the previous, clear? Okay, now we will say divide the bigger number by HCF. Now we know what is the HCF of first two numbers. Okay, so that HCF will go to divide the bigger number. Okay, and follow the same rule, means till 0, and that divisor will be the HCF of all the three numbers. Means what? Okay, suppose you have given three numbers. Okay, first, second, and third, and we know that this is the smaller number, this is the bigger number, and this is the middle number, and this is the bigger number, right? So I will tell you कि what we have to do this time. ओके, सो एट फर्स्ट इसको तो हमको अभी बाजू को ही रखना है, इसको कुछ भी सोचना नहीं उसके बारे में. ओके, सो एट फर्स्ट वी हैव टू टेक फर्स्ट and second means what? Smaller and middle. You can say this is smaller number and this is middle number, and find their HCF. Then with this HCF you have to go to bigger number, and this HCF will divide this bigger number. When you will divide this bigger number, you will get HCF, and that HCF will be the HCF of all the three numbers. That is why it says that I want your HCF, means मुझे आपका HCF चाहिए इन दोनों का. And then what I will give you, I will find our HCF, means मैं क्या करूँगा, अब हम सब का HCF क्या कर सकता हूँ, find कर सकता हूँ. Clear? It means that I want your HCF, I will find our HCF, right? Okay, so let's take one more example to understand. Find the HCF of 51, 170 and 510. So now you can see you have given three numbers. The first two are 51, 70 and the third one is 510. So you know that 51 is the smaller number, 170 is the middle number, and you can see that 510 is the highest or the biggest number, right? Okay, so we have three numbers. So at first we have to follow the same rule, means what? We have to take first two numbers, means smaller and middle. Okay, smaller and middle. Okay, so what we have to do now? This 170 is middle number, so we have to divide this 170 by 51. Okay, so 51 ones are 51, 51 twos are 102, and 3s are will be 153. Okay, so it means that 51 ones are 51, 51 3s are 153. So that is why I have written 3 here and 153 here, because 51 3s are. Okay, so now 170 minus 153, what will be the subtraction? The subtraction will be 70. Okay, now this is the remainder. This 17 will be the remainder. Now it will divide this 51. Okay, so that is why I have written this 51 here. Okay, so now, and this 17 is the remainder. Okay, now this 17 will divide this 51. Okay, so 17 ones are 17, 17 threes are 51, so that is why the remainder is 0, means the division process ends here. Okay, it means the division process, and it means that this 17 will be the HCF. But which two numbers HCF? 51 and 170. 510 is remain, which is bigger number, right? Okay, so with the help of this HCF, we can find the HCF of 51, 170 and 510. Okay, so now we have to go to 510 with this HCF, and now this HCF means HCF of 51 and 70 will divide 510. So that is why I have written 510 here and 70, which is HCF of first two numbers. Okay, so 17 ones are 70, 17 threes are 551, and this 0 will be as it is. It means that this 510 is exactly divisible by 17. It is exactly divisible by 17. It means 30 will be the quotient, but we want remainder, and which is 0. If this remainder is 0, then this 510 and 17 both are the numbers, and their HCF will be 17. Okay, but listen carefully. This 17 is not only the HCF of 17 and 510. Actually, it is the HCF of 51, 170 and 510. Okay, so we can find the HCF of three numbers by using this method. Okay, it means that we have to find the HCF of first two numbers, means smaller and middle, and with the help of that HCF we can divide bigger number by their HCF, and when we will get the 0 as a remainder, then you can say ki that divisor, now this time this divisor will be the HCF of all the three numbers. Okay, this method is not hard, it is very easy, but we have to understand properly, right? Okay, so if you like this video, please like, okay, please share with your friends, and if you have not subscribed this channel, so please subscribe. Okay, and you know what is the name of this channel? The name of channel is Ratikant Mori, right? Okay, thank you.